Hi again, YouTubers. So it is that time of month for Flashback Friday. Once again, still at my Cape house. I went back and watched the video from this time, what would it be? 2011, August of 2011. And I realized that when I watched that video, there was not one, this is so unusual for me, not one thing in that video that I still have or use, which is very, very unusual when I do this, because usually it's something I either still have or I still like or I've repurchased or something like that, and there's not one thing on this list. So let's get right started. First thing was the Blue Copper Moisturizer. I remember loving that stuff. It was something totally different and something that just seemed to work really well with my skin. And right now I'm kind of doing something, if you follow my vlogs, you know this. If you haven't, you probably haven't even seen this in a haul video yet, but I've been using it for a little bit now, a couple weeks I want to say, and it is the Rodan Fields line, and I'm using two lines, kind of. For the most part, I'm using the reverse line, which is the yellow line. But at nighttime, I use the Redefine Night Renewing Serum. OMG. Now this looks like it's just going to be like some sort of, you know, it's little capsules. Oh my gosh, this stuff. It's just crazy. My skin just feels amazing lately using this stuff. I can't even explain it. I'll put a link below. My friend Erin sells it, and she's the one that introduced me to it. Now I'd heard a ton of people talking about it before her, but she was the first person I knew, I guess, that sold it, and I was kind of like, okay, well, I'll give it a try since I knew someone, and I'm so glad I did. So I started using this in like the beginning, I think it was July like 12th or 3rd. It was right around the middle of the month. It was right before my Face of the Month video, and it's funny because a lot of people said that they noticed a difference in my skin on that video, and I really do think it was this stuff. You go back and look and tell me, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just totally loving that. The next thing was the Shu Uemura Hard No. 9 Eyebrow Pencil. And you know, I remember loving that. I remember thinking it was pretty cool because it was like a universal color, but it went on, it looked like it was gonna be gray. And it went on really nicely and worked really well. The two things that I use nonstop when I'm doing my brows, it depends on how intricate I'm trying to be, and right now I'm not. Right now all I have on my brows is the Benefit Gimmee Brow, and this one is almost empty. I have another one that I'm getting ready to open up. But this, or if I want really precise, like drawn on, very defined brows, the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I had heard so many people talk about this and so many people rave about it, and I was always like, it's an eyebrow pencil. An eyebrow pencil is an eyebrow pencil. I don't know. Something about this, I've tried a lot of eyebrow pencils over the years, guys. Something about this one is just really, really awesome. Next thing was the Makeup Forever Aqua Liner No. 12 Liquid Eyeliner. And that was a liquid liner that it wasn't a brush. It was like a hard pointed piece. You opened it up and the base of it had the product in it, and then you opened it up and it didn't, that was before they had like the brushes or like even the pieces that go together and form a really nice, I don't know, it was hard and kind of awkward to work with after I realized there are newer, better things out there nowadays. The one that I've been using the most right now is by Marc Jacobs. It doesn't really have a name on here. And this is still, I have a couple of these sample size ones, and this is what it looks like. It is a very nice, it is a pencil, I'm sorry, a brush style that goes on like a pencil. It goes on very thin. You can draw it as thin or as thick as you want. It is the easiest thing for making a cat eye, which I haven't done that frequently lately. Sorry, I'm just getting something to wipe my hand off with. I have not done a cat eye that frequently because of my lash extensions. I'm like, this stuff is hard to get off too, I'm gonna tell you. Like, I'm wetting it, scrubbing it, everything, and it's still there. So you're just gonna have to see that for a little bit. But that liner is really great. Another one that I really like is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. That's another good one. I have so many samples right now of that style of like liquid liner for like a cat eye that I don't tend to buy them right now. Next thing was from a company called P2, and it was a lip cream. Basically what that was is it was kind of a combination between a lipstick and a lipstick and a gloss. There we go. I couldn't think of the word of it. I don't know why. And I really liked it. It was from a company, I forget, I think they were based out of Germany possibly. Heidi Jalapeno 2007 gave it to me, sent it to me. I remember really liking it. but that's about all I can say about it. Didn't stick around, couldn't find it to reorder it, you know. So the most similar thing I will say is the Laura Mercier paint wash that is out nowadays. This is in the color Nude Rose. It is probably one of my favorites to wear. This is what it looks like. Again, it goes on super smooth, super easy. It's a combination between a lipstick and a lip gloss. As you can see the shine right there. It does lose a little bit of its shine. It does have a slight bit of a stain, but not a tremendous one. But I will also say my favorite thing this summer that I've been using continually is the Buxom White Russian Gloss. I have it on right now over a Lancome lipstick. It's just so smooth. They have all different colors. It's just a really great one. I love those two together. I should have thought to put them on, but I didn't. Last thing is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. Now, as you know, if you followed me, I have not been wearing much mascara this summer because I have my lash extensions on. These ones are at the end of their life. Like, I think this is, how many weeks is this? I think this is 4 weeks right now, and they're kind of at the end of their life. So, once these ones are completely gone, I'm done. I'm not putting them back on for the rest of September when I go home. I get home September 9th or 10th or something like that. So I won't redo these, and I will just keep using my Latisse and just starting using mascara again. I will say one of my favorite mascaras though, and I always have a sample size of this, and it's just in case I need it here. It's the Lancome Definicils mascara. I love all Lancome mascaras. I'm gonna be honest with you. This brush is just a nice size brush. All Lancome mascaras are just great. This is awesome to just really get in there and define those lashes and really separate them out. So, and I'll need that a lot once these lash extensions fall off, because my lashes will still be shorter than they would have been, because it'll be whatever's regenerating back out from them as these fall out. So yeah, so that is everything for my Flashback Friday. What would this be? From August 2011, I guess that is. I don't know why I can't remember that. I think because I'm already thinking September. I'm into September already, my brain. So let's see here, what I am wearing. First thing, I have on the top bar part of the Rebel Cluster necklace. I'm only wearing the top bar part. I'm wearing the cuff. Goodness, why did I just blank on the name of this? I'll put that below. Along with the, oh my gosh, how am I blanking? This is another, oh God. Can't remember the name of this. Okay, so I guess I'll put everything below for the jewelry. Top with Stitch Fix. On my face, I have Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk 5.5, Tarte CC Corrector under the eyes, Glow Minerals Matte Powder on my face, Hourglass Bronzer, the lighter of the two on my cheekbones, you know, all that kind of, like my bronzer place. Ugh, I'm not making much sense. On my eyes is the L'Oreal. I just have this here and I really like it. I have on, I'll show you which colors they are. The third one, the more pinky one, all over my lid. This one on my brow bone. And then the pinky one with a little bit of this one in it, just on my lower lash line. No liner, no mascara. Benefit Gimmee Brow on my eyebrows. On my lips, Makeup Forever 2C. Lancome Rouge in Love. Not sure the number on this. Here we go. 230M. I don't know if that's a color number. And the Buxom Gloss. And hair is just straightened out. Maybe it's the window. I feel like there's, yeah, I think it was. I felt like my hair was off here, but that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.